Okay. Those of you that don't know, we are moving, and we have emptied out the house so far. Well, just my wife's things. Now we're going to empty out my things. So my things are not as easy as this was, because I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of things that I have. So I want to show you, those of you that have heard me talk of my dungeon, have emailed me and said, I would like to see your dungeon. Well, I'm going to show you my dungeon, okay? So I'm going to change the camera angle, if I can do that. All right, now switch the camera angle, and you're going to see the entranceway to my dungeon, okay? Now don't be frightened. This is the way it is. Like I said, a lot of you have been wanting to see it. You've asked over and over and over. You've even emailed me at times and told me you would love to see my dungeon. Well, this is going to be the starting of the dungeon. A lot of stuff, tools and things like that, I'll be taking with me, but there's going to be a lot of stuff left over. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of electronics, a lot of cases. It looks like junk, I know, but I mean, there's a lot of wires in here. Cables, wires, things to, I'm going to have boxes and, you know, more boxes and components and just a lot of things. Now, see, this looks like to the untrained eye, this looks like a piece of junk. But if you look, you'll see you got phone lines in here. You've got electrical cords in here. Different types of connectors, audio connectors. There's a lot of RJ45 Ethernet cables in here. This is a very large pile of stuff. I'll be going through and taking this stuff upstairs. Okay, got a lot of things, some cabinets and stuff like that. VHS holders, like anybody really uses that anymore. Like I said, we've got some tools, we got some cabinets, we got a lot of stuff in here. Here's a color printer. It was in service when I got it. There was nothing wrong with it. They were just upgrading. Here is a copier. It's got several drawers. It does double-sided and all that. When I got it, it needed a cleaning. The company was upgrading, and like I said, and they asked me if I wanted it, so I went down to see it. I made them a bid on it. They took it, and I took it. Okay, we have computers there. If you want to make a small, inexpensive network for training people and stuff like that, you can start with that. We got all. Now, don't be afraid of these spider webs. Okay, these are spider webs. But like I said, I'm going to be taking everything upstairs and brushing it off and all that stuff. I've got books. I've got other things. I'll have CDs. I'll have software. I'll have just a lot of things, okay? And like I said, on this video, you're going to look at it and you're going to think to yourself, what a bunch of junk. But it's not a bunch of junk to the trained eye. A lot of you will see stuff. See, I've got a violin there. Most people, they look at stuff like this and they do think it's junk. Now, you know why on eBay I'm called Junkman Ron, because everybody calls my stuff junk. I've got software and games and Linux and books and just all kinds of stuff. Like I said, it's going to be a one-day sale, and it doesn't matter if it rains because it's not going to be a yard sale. I've got a telescope there. It's like a 5-inch refractor. Reflector. I've got cable there. I've got a lot of stuff. Okay, I've got suitcases and bags and boxes and there's not going to be a lot of haggling. I've got a laminator here. I've got pieces of computers, pieces of laptops. When I say pieces, I mean, pieces. Some people use that stuff. I mean, I collected stuff like circuit boards and things like that for the capacitors. You can't imagine how much money you can save by collecting. I've got a whole stack of motherboards in there. The motherboards themselves don't work, but it's got parts on it that do work. One little thing can go wrong. See this here? I mean, this thing, this works. This is This is dust that it's accumulated. It'll be all cleaned off. See there? It'll all be cleaned off. It's just that I've had to store things down here because of the rains and things like that, and I haven't been able to use it. So, like I said, I am changing the way that I'm going. The washing machine, if you want to haul it off, it does work. It's free. The dryer, I'm taking that with me. There's just a lot of things in here. So you can run this video as many times as you want. I've got printers, record player, stuff like that. I don't guarantee all this stuff works. It's a rummage sale. It's a junk sale. It's a piece here and a piece there. Like I said, I've got keyboards, I've got mice, I've got all kinds of stuff that I'm gonna have out and I'm gonna have for sale. Just like I said, I'm reducing everything. I'm changing the way my business is going. I'm doing something different with my business, and so all this stuff does have to go. Never mind the fact, that I'm moving. This stuff just has to go anyway. Okay, so I will post this video, and once I post the video, I will notify you of the time and day. I'll give everybody like a 1 week notice. It should be within just a few weeks, couple of weeks, 2, maybe 3 weeks, and I'll have everything ready to go. I do have tools and stuff. I'm not saying all the tools will be going, but I will have tools and stuff that's going to be available. Okay. So anyway, that's this. I'm Junkman Ron, and I will be posting the video for you guys. And again, this is my dungeon, and you guys asked to see it, so you've seen it. There's stuff back in there. You see stuff back in there. So there's going to be a lot of stuff here. So I want you guys to go ahead and go. And like I said, I will post this video so that you can look at it and give you an idea of all the stuff, that may be available. Because I'm taking very little with me. I'm taking, some tools and stuff, of course. My regular computer I have to have and a few things like that. But a lot of stuff is going to be set up for you guys to get it really, really, really good prices, okay? All right, then. Here we go, and I will post when the sale is on. And like I said, it's going to be 1 day only. If you don't come down, then at the end of that day, of that weekend, I may do a Friday and Saturday, but for sure a Saturday. And but like I said, if you guys don't come down after it's over, it's done, it's gone. All this, I will call somebody to haul it off. All right, bye.